What is up, everyone? Dan, Andy, you guys good?
Yeah, all good.
I've got the scissors, and this special little number
And it comes.
has just arrived from our friends at Squealing Pig Guitars. Hey, Jack, thanks for sending this one out so quickly. It's another guitar in a box. We're going to open it. We're going to talk about it. And this is just three idiots talking about guitars. Are we good to go? Should we roll the intro?
Let's go.
Roll the intro?
Yeah.
Good. You want to say that? I know you like saying it.
Roll that intro!
Alright, I'm unboxing this bad boy. I've never unboxed a guitar sat down. I'm not sure I feel comfortable with these massive scissors this close.
I'm just going to point out as well, so obviously we know we know rough guitars that we've ordered, but like this week so far we've had 40, 50 guitars turn up. So we genuinely have no idea what's in this box.
No.
It looks tight, and it looks like it's going to be full of those Watsits.
No, it better not be. If this is
looks
full of,
like one of those.
if this is right,
full of Watsits.
Jack, if you're watching this video, if this is full of packing peanuts, this is the difference between us ordering more guitars and none ever again.
Yep.
I freaking hate those things.
God, the pressure's on, because if this is rubbish,
Oh goodness, I don't even know what it is.
well, let's say if it's good.
Oh, why do you guys got all these easy Epiphones and stuff, like one piece of tape on?
Oh, look at that.
All right, it's just looking nice. All right, I'll tell you what, right? We've never done this in a video before, but let's kick it off with a rating. How are we rating this packing technique?
So far, I reckon that's a 10 out of 10.
10 out of 10.
Look at it.
Good,
I like
generous.
these little coffin style boxes. They're nice. They're nice to put guitars in when you're packing them up. You just slide them in there. You can see exactly what you're packaging. It's my preferred way to go.
All right, mate.
Sounds like it.
Well, look, I'm giving this like a 8 out of 10.
That's nicely done, Jack. Nicely done.
I already know. I know the 4 guitars that we've ordered from them.
Well, I can know what make it is by the colour of the case.
I know what guitar it is.
I mean, how many of those brown cases do you see every day?
I'm going to give you a 10 out of 10, Jack, because there's no packing peanuts in there.
Look at that. Look at this.
Oh, it's nice.
Look at that
Tell you what I
edging.
like, look at that. It's environmental wrapper. Pop me, curbside recycling. Well done, Jack. I'm impressed with that.
Right, here we go.
Good for your net zero.
Let's have a little look, shall we? Right, you two. Any guesses?
Yes.
Go on.
I'm going to guess it's a 339.
What? Do you know nothing about your case shapes?
Yeah,
I'm going to go a Slash from the look of those catches.
Oh, very good, Dan.
It is.
It is a Slash, is it?
There we go.
Oh, there we go. Wow. What a top. Nicely picked. That is a nice top.
You.
That is a nice top. I love an ambery. That's a good flame on that.
Let's have a look.
The Appetite Burst is one of my favourite
That is
finishes
nice.
that Gibson do.
That's quite spectacular.
Little nose at that top.
That is
Wow.
spectacular.
That's great.
No, I love that. That's nice.
Nicely packed. Nice top.
Is it clean?
Of course, yeah, it is clean.
That is from this.
It's great. Jack never lets us
From
down.
this
there.
angle, this is really holographic.
That's
That
nice.
top. It's moving all over the place.
Everyone's
Yeah.
wondering why I'm saying it's clean, and then why is he on about? Well, because we have so many guitars every week. Not every guitar comes clean. It's like some are absolutely
God.
manky. Some that come from dealers are manky. Rusty strings, frets that are clean.
There was an olive Strat that someone sent us that I unboxed, and I see the adverts go up on Facebook where they're like, I'm not going to name and shame, but like on the adverts they're like, this has been set up, it's like really clean and stuff. I got it out of the box.
Yeah.
Strings were rusty, the frets are green.
No, I know what you mean. Obviously, if you're wondering, we don't then just take photographs and send that out to people.
No, G does his overhaul. However, he's off ill at the moment. He's got tetanus from all of the rust, all of the fret rust.
It seems to be 90% fenders are the rustiest and dirtiest with a 90-degree bridge and the pickups touching the strings and the rusty frets. And what we do, if it's that bad, we just send it back. If it's fixable, G fixes it. PRS is usually pretty good. Gibson's
good.
50-50. But fenders, there was a time where every single fender I got out, I was like, G's going to have a busy day.
You love it, don't you? The good old unboxing of the LTDs. LTDs with Floyd Roses.
They are always filthy.
We might as well
Always
just get G to actually unbox those and just take them straight
I
upstairs.
don't know why they're so filthy.
Anyway, the Slash.
I do.
Slash is on. By the way, just straight out of the box, the neck is pretty comfortable actually. I usually find these Slash ones, I'm not that into the shape. They're a bit like...
Big.
Yeah, it's not even the big though. It's like
Bulbous.
they're really C-shaped, like a really pronounced C.
Yeah,
There's no flat
really
spot
round,
on the back, and they're
really,
really
like...
round. But I mean, Oh, we're out with the pickups than expected.
Yeah.
Cleans up pretty nice. Consider it's such a hot sound.
Yeah.
That's a big difference.
Big difference, yeah. Sounds great.
It's really cool. Yeah, you want
I'm
to
blown away by how it looks like. It really is.
It looks great. It does play really nice actually. That's one of the nicest I've played for a Slash.
So
Consider I'm not not my bag usually, but I like them.
it's just been delivered and come out of a box. That's it's a pretty harsh environment for a guitar.
It's set up great. It plays great. Action's good. Strings are a bit dull, but like not massively.
When we say just been delivered as well, we were filming a video before this one, and we had to stop and restart because the UPS delivery driver literally walked in the middle of the video, walked straight in front of the camera and was like, "There you go, guys."
Yeah. No, it does sound dull acoustically. That could be the strings. The strings aren't rusty or anything. The strings are clean. It's difficult.
I think the strings have just been sat on it. You can tell like when they've just sat on there for a minute.
Actually, it's not bad. I've just played a 52 Les Paul. That is the brightest and loudest
Yeah.
guitar I've ever played. So
You've gone from playing a really matte kind of like worn down, opened up 52 Les Paul to a relatively new, probably still bedding in.
Yeah.
Very new. Come on then, let's have a listen.
Nice. I love these Alpino pickups. Twos, I think they are, or threes.
Alnico 2s.
That's nice.
It's a great sounding neck.
That's nice.
Yeah.
That is a good sounding neck, and
It's a good
actually,
sound neck. It's quite bright.
sounds stupid to say it because obviously Slash spends pretty much 75% of his the time on the neck.
Yeah.
So it kind of sounds obvious, but yeah,
Nice.
that sounded really good
I
neck actually.
think that is one of the best sounding neck
Interestingly,
pickups.
I don't think
Sounds great.
the guitars that Slash plays on stage, I mean, obviously these are approved by Slash, but these aren't the same pickups that he has in his stage play guitars.
Oh, obviously, yeah.
He's got the Seymour Duncans. Like, it's a lot of people expect these to have the Seymour Duncans in. They don't. They've got Gibson,
Yeah.
custom made, custom wound Alnico 2.
They used to.
Similar spec
Some of the old ones
pickups.
did, yeah.
And Slash has got his own Seymour Duncans that he uses in his.
The older ones did have Seymour Duncans in because we have had one in and they were really impressive.
We've
In fact,
actually, well, we've got one in. We've got one in at the moment actually, one of those older Slashes.
because
It's right there.
Oh, it's right there.
that's great. I should have try it out and compare it. That's good. I like
That, am I right in saying that the Vermilion ones from
I don't know that's the
2013?
tune.
I think that did have this. I think that does. I mean, we'll Google it on our phone in a minute and have a look.
It's kind of like, if I'm playing a Les Paul, it's kind of what I want is a good dirty sound, and on the neck you can just kind of clean it up. There's your clean sound, nice and dynamic, touch sensitive. You want distorted, over to the bridge pickup.
Sounds great. Really good sound.
No foot switches on stage, just literally straight into an amp. There's your clean sound, there's your distorted sound. The Slash Les Pauls.
Can I borrow that? Lead down.
Yeah, go for it. I don't want to say like that they're a signature guitar because they're almost like the Slash series of guitars where he's got like the Les Pauls,
so many,
Firebird
isn't there?
sometimes.
I just don't expect his name on anything. It's like Slash signature.
I think
like
for
dishwasher or something like that.
for a good classic Les Paul.
I'd buy that.
It's like Slash signature like food processor. It's like just put Slash's name on it.
It's not long until there's a George Foreman grill.
That's what I
thing,
mean.
like,
I'm just getting a bit tired of that, to be honest.
For me, if you want a good classic sounding, a good classic spec Les Paul,
buy a Les Paul
and you
standard.
don't want, but depending on the year,
Yeah,
like
fair enough,
you can buy a Les Paul standard depending on the year, and you get like
But the
in
toggle
phase, out of phase, toggle switches, 3 things. You buy Les Paul Classic now, which is a classic. You expect it
got
to be
lots of
classic
stuff,
spec.
yeah.
It's got
Yeah,
these are
I
just
get it.
straight up. If you want to be sure what you're getting and you want a classic spec Les Paul,
That is
they've
it.
nailed
You
it
are
on the
getting it.
Slash series.
They have
Dan,
nailed
could you have a Google and see if this does have the Seymour Duncans? This is a 2013. These are limited edition, by the way. So this is the Vermilion. There's 1,200 made, 2013. I can already tell you straight away, acoustically, this is a different guitar. The neck feels slimmer, way more comfortable. This is way more my style. Acoustically, it's so bright.
Both got amazing tops on.
Let's see what.
That is brighter. You can hear it.
Pickup's definitely squash here. That's really nice.
Yeah. So they only made the Vermilion.
Wow.
They only made 1,200.
Yes,
Yeah.
it is.
It's got the Slash Seymour Duncans in there, and obviously they made a big point about the fact that it's got those £3.99 orange drop capacitors in there as well. So
I'm not gonna lie, right? That's a great guitar, and I completely rate a Slash. If you're buying one of those second hand, you pick one up for £2,000. That's just a superb Les Paul. However,
there's one of those on eBay right now, 2,799.
one of these or
Yeah,
one of those.
one of those, the
This,
Vermilion.
for £700 more on the second hand market, this is, in my opinion, it is worth every penny. This is far superior in my opinion. Just play that.
Well, if you think,
that's
like,
levels above.
If the Seymour Duncans are your cup of tea, you're spending like nearly 300 quid just upgrading the pickups in that to the Seymour Duncans.
but it's the neck as well, and the way it is. Sorry, I muted that.
That's all right. No, I just haven't turned it up.
For me, that's just levels above.
Yeah, what I will say though, one thing I don't like about this is it's got the Nashville bridge. I've never ever liked the Nashville bridge, whereas that's more of an ABR.
Okay.
See the size?
Right.
That's more like an ABR one. I know it's not. 'cause it
Oh, I
doesn't
see.
go in.
Like literally
This is
just.
a bit chunky. You probably can't see it on
Alright.
camera, but this has got the sort of like earlier sort of Nashville, quite thick. That's got more of an old school ABR bridge, which I much prefer the look of that. It's much more
Fair
neat
enough.
and tidy. That's my opinion. Some other people obviously disagree. This looks cool. What's it sound like? I don't know. I mean, it sounds very similar to me. Not a million miles.
To my ear, sitting back, like listening from the amp, it sounds lower output. I mean, obviously we've not checked the height of the pickups and
Yeah.
everything.
Cool.
Sounds
Yeah.
lower output, and it's got more bite to it. It's got more top end.
That's so funny because it's like for me it sounds higher output, and because at the top end
Really?
it sounds squashier and stuff.
probably-
But that's
I don't know. I'd take that, I think. I think I'd take that.
really.
Yeah.
See, it's squashier. It's got a little bit more gain, but the sustain just isn't there. That sustains more. Like the you play a big chord. On that, it rings out more. This that's why I think these might be lower output because the sound just sort of dies off a little bit quicker.
Brings up there. Not as gold.
Doesn't squeal as much.
Doesn't squeal as much. I'll tell you what, we can do something a little bit different for this video, gentlemen. Instead of giving this our usual ratings, because we've got the 2 out here, I think we should say which one you keep.
Right.
So for me, I would keep the Vermilion if I had to choose one of the 2. And how about you?
if I had to choose one of the two, I think I'd go for that. But I'm going to be controversial and say that, given what you just said about if you just want a solid Les Paul, that it's no bells and whistles, I'd have neither. I would get a 2003 Les Paul Standard, And if I don't like the pickups, I'd put a set of Seymour Duncans in, and that's better than both of them, in my honest opinion. But anyway, I'd take that one if I had to, but it wouldn't, yeah.
And Dan?
I'm going to go even more controversial. I would love that guitar, but I'd re-neck it with this neck.
In all fairness, that's a classic move.
There is a big difference in the feels of these necks. This is a much thinner. This is like a 60s profile.
It is, isn't it?
I prefer 60s profile necks. That's more of a 50s.
I do too.
It is 50s.
Not as pronounced as some of them. Some of them are proper baseball bat on the slashes, depending on the year. It's comfortable. It fits in the hand nicely, but this is my neck profile.
Well, there we go, ladies and gentlemen. Let's get these upstairs in the workshop and start re-necking, shall we?
Yeah, that's the conclusion. Let's get necking.
Beautiful. Well, we've made it through another video, and that was actually really cool. Off the cuff, testing out these two and hearing them side by side has been actually really interesting.
Yep.
I hope that's helped you lot at home. I hope you're enjoying these videos, even if we are just going off on little rants and chatting and playing. Make sure to subscribe. Hit the bell one. Hit the bell. Hit the subscribe.
Yeah.
Hit the like. You do the comments.
All the YouTubey things.
The comments.
What comments?
In the below. You know.
They're not below anymore. They're to the side.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
I can't keep up with technology.
Yeah, the bits that you do there, yeah.
Well, nice one, everyone. We really appreciate you watching us three absolute buffoons talk about guitars. And we'll see you in the next one.
See ya.
Catch you later, guys.
Laters.